Breaking news alert, breaking news alert, breaking news alert. Thanks for letting me know I was on live, folks. All right? Welcome back to the channel, y'all. We are live and we are blessed. Thank God for another day. This is Matt Garland, NMLS number 58700, better known as MG the Mortgage Guy. And we got some breaking news alert. But first, let me pay some of my bills. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. Most importantly, like the video and hit the bell for notifications. And you already know the vibes. Go to mgbookstore.com. Pick up the latest and greatest books. You know, we got House Hackonomics, Real Estate Investors Manifesto. Pick them up, but we're also having a webinar. I announced it yesterday on YouTube, and y'all went absolutely bonkers. Shout out to Tanasia. Tanasia, can you please put the link in the chat?
Tanisha.
Tanisha? I pronounced her name wrong? Damn, I suck. Sorry, Tanisha. My bad. Can you put the link in the chat, though? So that way the folks can be a part of the Ultimate Home Buyers webinar. So this webinar is happening March 11th and 12th, 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on both days. This is a masterclass. We're talking about everything under the blue sun about home buying, right? Let me get the flyer out so I can tell you exactly what we're going to be talking about, okay?
Well, in the meantime, we have Tukes Productions while he does that because he likes to spend time on camera looking for things.
It's okay. It's all right. This is live.
Today we have super producer Jordana.
This guy.
Hemingway.
Yeah, he was taking too long, so we had
he
to
be
pivot
taking
to
long,
me, right?
right.
That's okay.
Hi guys.
Jordana is here, ladies and gentlemen. Jordana is here.
You found what you was looking for?
Of course I did.
All right,
In
good.
1 second, okay? Before this guy cuts my camera, all right? But we're going to teach you how to find granted down payment assistance programs in your city, NACA Loans, credit, title insurance, home inspections, hiring the right realtors, lending programs. I'm thinking about adding USDA to the lending programs too, because a lot of y'all always ask me about USDA.
I want to know about that.
You want to know about that?
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
You don't know what USDA is?
I don't think so. I don't remember.
Okay, so
okay.
we're gonna put it on. We're gonna put it a part of the webinar. Best cities to invest in real estate, Q&A, and much, much more. Presale ends Friday at midnight, ladies and gentlemen. Look, regular price on this is $97. The presale price right now is $19.99, aka $20. If you do not get this, the Zoom only holds 500 people. If you don't get this, it's on you. Okay. Don't come to me on Saturday and say, can I get the pre-sale price? I'm going to tell you no. All right? And this thing might sell out by Friday because I put it on my Instagram twice today, and they're going crazy on IG. Just like yesterday on YouTube, y'all went crazy for it. So if you think this will be, and we gave away 4 free tickets to the webinar.
Yeah.
Shout out to those folks. My team is adding them today. Maybe we'll give away 2 today if we get some super chats. Because yesterday we got some super chats, Tukes.
Yeah.
People were donating free tickets, which I thought was dope. So whoever super chats and donates, then I'll match your donation.
Smart. Yeah.
And call it a day. All right?
Cool.
So that's that. The link is in the chat. I'm going to pin it right now. But let's get into today's topic. Today's topic is actually some first-time home buying stuff.
Yeah,
Which
right on point.
Which is right on point.
Yeah.
The Biden-Harris administration to save FHA home buyers an average of $800 annually on mortgage payments through the premium reduction. Jordana, let's go to the article.
All right. Well, Tukes has it up. Yeah. All right. There we
you
go.
go.
So you guys could follow along. Today, the Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD, through the Federal Housing Administration, FHA, announced a 30 basis point reduction to the annual mortgage insurance premiums charged to home buyers who obtain an FHA-insured mortgage. Vice President Kamala Harris and Secretary Marsha L. Fudge made this announcement in Bowie, Maryland. The premium will be reduced from 0.85% to 0.55% for most home buyers seeking an FHA-insured mortgage, which can meet an estimated savings of about $678 million for American families aggregate by the end of 2023 alone. The reduction will benefit an estimate of 850,000 borrowers over this coming year, saving families on average $800 annually, which is that's not chump change at all.
No.
Going down more, for this country to be truly succeed, all Americans must have access to this opportunity. That means expanding access to wealth building and home ownership, said HUD Secretary Marsha. Today, we are building on the steps we've taken to make home ownership more affordable, and HUD is acting to ensure people feel comfortable purchasing a home as they build toward their future. I'm going to scroll down here some more. HUD and the Biden-Harris administration have taken a range of steps to make home ownership a reality for Americans. The department changed FHA's underwriting policies, which we talked about, to allow lenders to use positive rental history in evaluating applicants. Creditworthiness for FHA-insured mortgage, making it easy for first-time home buyers to qualify. In addition, HUD expanded the tools for access to housing counseling so consumers can more easily find and seek assistance from more than 1,500 HUD-approved housing counseling agencies and the 4,000 HUD-certified housing counselors. HUD also changed in which way student loan debt is evaluated in the FHA mortgage underwriting, enabling more borrowers making payments on student loans to qualify for FHA-insured mortgage. Woo, that was a mouthful. Okay, this sounds really great. Should I continue some more now?
She had a breath.
You had a breath shut down.
That was really good. So then I'm going to also scroll down more. So last year, the Property Appraisal and Valuation Equity Task Force announced that more than 20 concrete agencies' actions to root out racial and ethnic bias in home valuations, including strengthening guardrails against unlawful discrimination in all stages of residential valuation, empowering consumers to take action, and building a well-trained, accessible, and diverse appraiser workforce. All right.
So look, let's go down, scroll down to the chart, Tooks. Right? So we got the chart right here. And as you guys can see, this is the current, this is just giving you an idea of what the current, can I see it on here better? Yeah, so you see right now, if you, just so you guys understand this chart. First of all, what is mortgage insurance premium? Basically, it's PMI, right? PMI is typically for conventional mortgages. MIP is typically for FHA loans, right? Now, if you look at this chart, it's telling you with a mortgage term greater than 15 years, so basically a 30-year fix, right? If your loan to value currently is less than 90% financing, your LTV is less than 90% financing, you're going from 80.8 to 0.50. And if you are between 5 and 10% down, let me talk in those terms. If you're talking between 5 and 10% down, you go from 80 to 0.5. And then from 5% down or less is 0.55, which saves you about 30 basis points from the current, right? And then it shows you, like, if the loan amount is greater than 726, your PMI goes from, and that's really important for borrowers, you know, in New York, right? Because you see it's 100 basis points. So let's just say, for example, you have $1 million loan, right? Let's just break this down. You got $1 million loan with FHA. You pay 1% in PMI. Monthly, that's $833 a month. Now they drop that 30 basis points. So if you do that same million times 0.70%, divide that by that, you're only paying $583. So you're saving about 300 and some change, right? So 833 take away 583, I believe it was. 833 take away 533. So that's saving you about $300 right there. Yep. That's $3,600 times that by 10. That's $36,000 over a 10-year time frame, right? So I think this is definitely a home run for everybody who's looking to purchase. You can take this down now. So my thoughts on this, my hot take, as Jordana like to say.
I love this hot take.
My hot take, Tooks, on this is a home run for FHA borrowers, especially with interest rates rising right now. What the government is showing you guys is that they're going to do everything in their power to keep this, while the feds are raising rates and trying to combat inflation, now the administration on the flip side still has to keep the housing market going. And, you know, if you read a lot of real estate reports and things like that, they say this is the year of the first-time home buyer because there's less demand that's in the market, and now sellers are willing to do sellers concessions and things of that nature. So with them now lowering this monthly PMI, it might not seem like a lot of money to some people.
It's a lot of money.
But that's a lot of money. Now think about it. With higher interest rates, but now you got lower PMI, that means that the income ratio now is a little bit lower too, right? It saves people money on that. And did it say when it goes into effect?
I was about to ask you that. It doesn't say when it goes into effect, and I can't see if this is for only new first time, or is it like if you have a FHA?
So typically, if the article doesn't say when does it go into effect, and I forgive me, I didn't read this all the way through
it
myself.
doesn't say that.
It was just released, so lenders will I would probably say when they do something like this, and I'm perusing through this.
When I
right
read it
now,
earlier, it didn't say those two things, which was a little bit confusing.
Yeah, so it doesn't say when it's going into effect, but this will probably go into effect probably within the next 30 to 45 days. So this is for everybody who's currently pre-approved, right? If you're in contract right now and you have an FHA loan, you have what's called an FHA case number. So if your FHA case number was assigned prior to this, then you're probably still going to pay the old MIP because you probably got to close within the next couple weeks. But for new applications with new case numbers assigned, once they give the lenders the okay, like, hey, applications after this X, Y, and Z date, this will go into effect, then that's when the new things will go. So I don't know when
It says something about like basically like mortgages endorsed for insurance by FHA on or after March 20th.
Oh, that's it. That's
so
it.
That's the date.
Yeah, that's the date.
Okay, so March 20th. Well, I didn't know they like endorse all this stuff. I'm just like, you say it goes into effect, okay?
Yeah. No. This is how FHA talks. So, all right. So let's start this from the beginning. This goes into effect March 20th. Okay? So when they say the annual mortgage insurance premium reductions are noted in the table below are effective for mortgages endorsed for insurance by FHA on or after March 20th. So again, the case number I just explained to you, right? And then when you go to closing, if it's basically closed after that date, then, because people don't really realize FHA is insurance.
Kind of like messed up that they're not giving something for like the previous FHA.
Why would they? Why is it messed up?
I mean,
I'm just saying.
The market affects everybody, right?
Yeah, but
so if you have an FHA loan previously, I think that there should be a little bit of a window.
No, it shouldn't.
You're
speaking for yourself.
Can I get some retroactive MIP, BOGO points, nothing?
No, because even with the MP, first of all, guidelines change every day, B.
Okay.
I've said this before and I'll say it again.
Yeah.
The FHA rules that are in place wasn't like this 5 years ago, 7 years ago. They changed them. They raised up the premiums because of the housing crash and everything like that. So they had to raise them years ago, right? So it used to be FHA PMI went away after 5 years. And it was a lot cheaper. They raised them to these, and when they raised them to the monthly premiums to what they are now, and then they added like a high-ass upfront mortgage insurance premium. It used to be, I think, like a half a point or a point. Then they raised it to almost 2 points, 1.75%. Like, that's what they need to lower, too. They need to lower the upfront mortgage insurance premium as well, because that is very expensive. Now, you talking about $1 million loan, your upfront premium will cost you $17,500. You know what I'm saying? So FHA can get definitely expensive the higher your loan amount is, but I think this is definitely a good step in the direction to lower the premiums across the board, because on the monthly payment basis wise, this will save people money. And that's what it's all about, especially with higher rates. Now, when these rates start ticking back down again, think about how much more money people will save with lower interest rates and lower PMI. So it's a home run.
Earlier you mentioned that this is like the year of the first-time home buyers. Can you unpack that some more?
Yeah, like this is shout out to you, Forever's Young, yeah. What you said again? I'm sorry.
You can't wait. Hold on. You can't see the comments on the screen, bro.
Jordana, come here.
Well, I'm legally
on this screen.
But if I keep looking up there, then it
looks much better than looking at your phone.
So I gotta look up in the sky like this.
Do you want me to make this bigger? Because I mean, pause. But do you want me to like, so you can see this, like? Because I feel like
So-
you looking at your phone and it looks like you be texting. You can't see this?
No. I still can't see it. That's better. I can see that better.
Okay.
Make it a little bit, make it wider.
Okay. Is that better?
That's a little bit better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's better. Okay.
Oh, so before
When there's a
hold on.
problem, there's a solution.
Before you guys go into this whole
This guy
keep-
took.
just- No, I'm sorry. 'Cause I've been waiting to say this.
Okay.
You explained this whole basis points jargon situation you had before, but I had no idea what you were talking about when you were looking at that chart. When it came
So
to
you want me to explain the chart again?
Yeah, because you were just talking. I'm like, what? Like
He's
what?
talking about
What?
like the basis points, right?
Okay, go.
Yeah,
Go. Bring up
like-
the chart again. All right. So this is the chart. What don't you understand?
Okay, so you said the base loan. All right, so the base loan amount right here, less than or equal to $726,200,
Correct.
right? So that's
Correct.
if you took out a loan for that amount of money
Or less.
or less.
Okay.
And then the LTV section. So then you said 90% less than or equal to, which is what that little dash means on the bottom.
Correct.
90%. So how do you even look at this and say like, oh, I'm going to save some money or?
Cause look, new MIP, it says right there, if it's, we're sticking on the first line, right? The less than equal to 726,
Yes.
90% financing, basically 10% down or more.
Okay.
The old MIP would be 0.8% of the loan amount.
So you're, okay. So,
So
you're-
this calculation, when you see 50 and 80 right there,
Yeah.
that's basically, you got to times that by the loan amount.
So you're adding, okay, because you said 0.8. I'm like, where's
So
the
all
points
right,
at?
so let me give y'all all the tests. Bring out your calculator. Toots.
All right, I'm gonna take-
pick
all
up
right.
your phone. I want everybody in the audience that I'm gonna teach you how to calculate your PMI right now.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna do an easy number for everybody. I need everybody in the classroom to participate on this. Okay. So do 500.
phone.
So do 500,000 times the new MIP.
0.8.
No, the new MIP.
Oh,
not
0.5, sorry.
0.5.
Right. So it's 50 basis. It says 50, but that's
A basic.
BPS.
You see, it says new MIP parentheses BPS.
right.
That stands for basis points or bips.
So you're gonna take that
500K
0.5 point.
times
Okay.
0.50
Okay.
equals.
250,000.
No, you did it wrong. So
500,000?
500,000 times 0.50%. Sorry.
Oh, percent. Okay.
You got to use the percent. So anytime you times in basis points, bips, you always got to use percentage point at the end, right? So that equals to what? In chat, what does that equal out to? 500,000 times 50 basis points. What does that equal out to? In
Yeah,
the
but
chat. Type it
You
in the
can do
chat.
if you're doing. You can do 0.5 then if you don't have to do percent, right?
I always do percent. Because now you're telling your calculator, because you just got 250,000 because you didn't do percentage sign.
So can I just move a zero off there? Or
You can do whatever you want as long as you get the right answer. Like, that's all I care about. I'm telling you how I
let's just
calculate
say,
it.
all right, so 25,000.
No, you see, you're all
It's
wrong.
2500.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Just do the shit the way I do it.
Okay, I did the way you're doing it, and it says 0.005.
You didn't hit equal.
We're really doing this right now?
Yes,
Okay.
we are. You would have
500,000.
learned. You said bring it up. 500,000 times 0.50% sign
It's-
equals.
Equals.
Hit equal, bro.
I did.
No, you
No,
didn't.
he didn't do it right.
You didn't do it right.
We got the comments. The comments, everybody is right in the comments.
Times point.
50%.
Okay.
Then hit the equal button.
Oh, the equal button.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Took. So you want to go to the back of the class, bro?
All right. 2,500.
Thank you.
Okay.
Now that's annual, right? But
All right, so that's annual.
That's annual. But now divide that number by 12. What is the monthly? Because we're talking about monthly. So this is the annual mortgage insurance premium, the MIP. But you gotta divide that by 12 now to get what is your MIP is going to be on a monthly basis, which that monthly payment is going to be included into your mortgage payment.
Yes, sir.
So
You see what I'm saying?
208.
Exactly.
Okay.
So your new MIP is $208 a month versus what would have been at the old MIP.
All right, so now let's do this. All right, so now 500,000
Get it,
times
Uh-huh.
0.80%
Percent.
Get it, Tooks.
equals, it's 4,000.
Divide that by.
Divide that by 12,
Okay.
and you get 333. So then the difference between the two, if you subtract those,
How much is the difference? Type in chat. How much is the difference?
it's 125.
So you save $125.
Jordan.
So on a $500,000 loan, we just did the math. You save $125 a month, old versus new,
Okay.
right? Or times that by 12. Annualize it now.
Times the 125
The savings.
by 12.
Yep. Annualize the savings by 12.
1504.
So you save $1,500 a year.
And then like times that by like a
10 years.
Times that by 10 times 10.
If you stayed in this loan for 10
Right.
years.
15,000.
Exactly, right? So now you times that by, if 1 million borrowers take out a $500,000 loan and they stay in that loan for 10 years, think how much money accumulative that 1 million people have saved.
Yeah, so it's volume at that point. It's a lot.
Volume solves all problems, right?
Okay.
Does everybody in chat understand how to calculate your annual and monthly PMI? Type yes in chat. If you understand, type yes in chat. If you don't understand, type no in chat.
Yeah, I'm glad I asked because you was talking like that crazy. I'm like, what are you
Well,
talking about?
sometimes I talk like
what?
Well, maybe I gotta break it down in layman's terms.
Yeah, man,
sometimes.
because if I don't get it, I'm pretty sure other people don't. I mean, to a certain extent, because I didn't hit the equal button. So
Well, it's okay.
It's okay.
I was nervous when the calculations came out too. I'm glad the camera wasn't on me, but I did it right. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, at least you followed the
I followed
instructions.
directions.
Tooks trying like, why you gotta hit the percent sign? Like, dude, just follow my instructions, bro.
And like the people in the chat, I was sitting there like, okay, I'm right, because they were saying the same thing. I'm like, okay, good.
All right,
It's
so
all good. It's all good.
for the people who are saying no, what don't you understand? Where did you get the 0.5% from? It's on the chart.
Well, that's what I asked before.
A greenhouse.
So you have to convert that basically. You don't have to
Yeah.
convert it, but if you're putting it into decimal format, right?
Yeah,
Or percentage
but
if you're
the
timesing
0.5. No, he's asking where did I get the 0.50 from? Because when you're doing anytime you have, when they say basis points or bips, right? Bips is BPS. In my world, we call it bips. We don't even say basis points. We just like yo bips, right? But bips stand for basis points. So remember, what's a point?
See, I don't even know. So that's,
What's a point though? What is 1 percentage point equivalent to? I say it all the time.
you lost me.
Jordana, what is 1 percentage point equivalent to?
Chat, save me.
Chat, class, what is 1 percentage point equivalent to? How much money? If it's a $500,000 loan amount and you got 1 basis point or 1 BIP, how much is that?
Oh, we got somebody said 0.25.
No.
See, people, I'm telling you.
Y'all need to get on the webinar, okay?
No, but this could be something so simple that you learn it once and it's like, all right, I got it now.
Y'all need to get on the webinar.
All right, so what is 1 basis point equal to? Is that
What is 1 basis point equal to? If it's a $500,000 loan,
It's just like 1. That's what I said.
no. I want to know the dollar amount. If
Oh.
it's a $500,000 loan amount,
So like 1,000.
no. If it's a $500,000 loan amount, Jordana, Tooks, and class, and I'm telling you I'm going to charge you 1 BIP or 1 basis point, how much money am I charging you? Type in chat. The first person get it right, I'm giving you a free ticket to the webinar.
Ooh.
First person get it right, I'm giving you. Okay, so no. Who was this? Oh, I'm going on the first one. Who was the first one?
It was light skin.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was, light skin capabilities, DM Tooks. Light skin capabilities, ding, 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 ding. You won a free ticket to the webinar, the Ultimate Homebuyers webinar on March 11th and 12th. Light skin capabilities.
So the answer is 5,000.
The answer is 5,000. You was the first person to answer that right. So you won. DM Tooks, your full name, email, and cell phone number, and you'll be added to the webinar tomorrow
Okay, so
for free.
1 basis point is equal to $5,000
Correct.
Of
the loan amount.
of the loan amount.
Yes.
Okay.
Again, I set it up for you. We just did 50 basis points, and I told you to times it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's numbers, y'all. If I say I'm gonna charge you 5 points or 5 basis points, and if it's a $500,000 loan amount,
25.
That's 25. That's 25,000.
correct.
I said that.
Don't let the numbers, don't let the jargon
Yeah.
confuse you.
It does though. It's kind of all this stuff is a lot. So it's like what?
I know it's a lot. This is why we're here in class right now.
Okay, so 1 basis point is equal to 5,000 of the
No,
loan
no, no,
amount.
no. 1 basis point is the equivalent to 1% of the loan amount.
Oh, see, I'm
Yes,
already
that's
messing
why
it
it
up.
was
Okay.
the 5K.
I'm giving you examples. So
Yes.
if I tell
Oh,
you,
5K
if I
of
tell you,
that.
okay,
Got
if
you.
it's a
Okay.
$2 million loan amount and I'm
Oh,
charging,
now you're doing the millions.
No,
let's do
exactly.
let's do 700,000.
No,
I know
no,
700,000.
no,
Let's do
no, no,
700,000. 700,000,
You know what?
7,000.
Since you said 700,000, let's do 7.5 million. If I'm charging you 2.5,
God.
Bro, this ain't
no,
college
no,
right now.
this is for another free ticket.
Wait, can we use a calculator?
Use
Yeah.
a calculator all
All
you
right,
want.
All right. All right.
This is for another free ticket. First person answers right, get it right.
Okay.
If it's a $15.5 million loan
15.5 million.
and I'm charging you 3.625 points, if it's a $15.5 million loan and I'm charging you 3.625 basis points, how much am I charging you?
How many basis points?
3.625 basis points on a $15,500,000 loan. I'm charging you 3.625 basis points. How much am I charging you? First one to get it right, I give you a ticket.
I got a headache already.
It's numbers, baby.
All right. Yeah, I'm lost, but it's all right. Somebody will get it in chat.
Gene Jackson.
No, it's A. Green show.
No, he got it wrong. He said 561, 100. The correct answer is 561, 187.
Well, how did you get that answer?
Because I did the math.
Okay, so let's math. How'd you do the math for
did
that?
I did 15,500,
Right.
15,500,000
Right.
Okay.
times
Times.
3.625% equals
This.
$561,875.
What's the formula? What's like the formula?
That's
for
the
that?
formula.
Okay. All right. You need
but
to have
the
that on
percent.
paper. I got a headache.
I'm not gonna lie, yo. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo,
the group chat,
who was that? Gene Jackson. Gene Jackson. DM Tukes Productions on Instagram. Send in your full name, email, and cell phone number, and we'll add you to it.
All right,
Gene
do another
Jackson.
one. Do another one. Do another one.
All right. I'm gonna give
I
away
wish-
another ticket.
All right,
I'm
I think I got it. I think I got
ticket.
it. I'm a little. I'm not going front. I'm not. I mean, I can do math, but I was always late to math class, so it's cool. Let's go. What's the next one?
And do it for regular people. Don't do little $15
No,
million
because-
house.
Word. Ain't
Because
nobody buying. I'm not buying.
It doesn't matter what you're buying.
If you got a $15
Nah,
million
it
house,
doesn't-
you don't need no FHA.
But this ain't about FHA. I never said nothing about FHA right now. All right? Take the chart off, right?
All right.
I never said nothing about FHA here.
I'm ready.
All right? I'm talking to you. I'm teaching y'all how to determine. The jargon is confusing y'all.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to tell you is the path is math with all of this, right? So if you understand the formula, it doesn't matter what the number is.
Okay. All right. Let's go. What's the next one? I'm ready.
The loan amount is, the path is math.
You see, he
Type
got that
in
smile
chat.
on.
Type in chat. The path is math. Type in chat. The path is math. Type in chat
path is
before I
math.
give this number, because I'm about to give y'all a number.
I don't like that face, man. He about to go crazy.
I am.
Do you do these numbers in your head though, or like when you do you have to?
No, I'm not fucking that smart. I got a
Oh, I don't know.
calculator.
It'd be seeming like you never use that calculator. You'd be like, oh,
Because you don't know how ill I am. 'Cause I'm just so ill with mine.
All right. Okay.
This is
All
what I
right.
do. Bam.
right.
Let's go.
All right. What's the next? What's
So-
the?
If you got a $950 million deal,
Wait, repeat it again.
Not, you said
175,950,000. So 175,950,000. Right? Got it?
what was the first? Well, not.
175,950,000.
Okay. Oh, 170. Oh my God.
This the Fashion Nova house.
This that Bel Air house we went to that I got stuck in the elevator.
175 million. Okay.
175,950,000.
Okay. Copy.
Copy?
Yeah.
Everybody there. And I'm charging you 2.125%. 2 1/8.
2.1.
2.125 basis points. How much am I charging you? Type in chat. How much am I charging you?
All right. Well, I'm gonna wait because I think I have it.
175,950,000, and I'm charging you 2 1/8, which is 2.125%. Correct.
Okay. That's
Correct.
Right. Let's go, baby.
Correct. Yes. All right. How much am I charging y'all? Type in chat, yo. As gains, you're wrong. Come on, y'all.
Somebody said I give up. No.
Nah, don't give up.
Come
I
on,
promise
y'all.
you, the
What
path
is the
math.
answer? 175,950,000, and I'm charging you 2.125 basis points.
Wait, so can I explain after you get the answer how I did it?
Tracy, you're off by a couple dollars. I need the full amount. I want every penny of this formula, and that's why I did an eighth, because I knew it would come with pennies. I want every penny. Rose Robinson, ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
You are 100% correct. You are the first one. Rose Robinson, DM Tukes Productions. Your full name, email address, and your cell phone number. Rose Robinson, congratulations. She got that little 0.5 in there at the end.
Yeah.
That 0.5 is money.
Right.
I want every penny on a deal that size.
Big said this is PEMDAS. Remember PEMDAS from
I
middle
do
school?
remember that, yeah.
All right.
All right. So I know. All right. So okay. What was the number you said? You remember it or no? You lost it.
What? No, I didn't lose it.
Okay,
I
so-
said 175,950,000.
Okay. So you take that number, right? You times it by how many?
2 1/8.
2 1/8, which is what?
2.125%.
Percent.
Percent is
Okay.
always key. Percent.
And what is that equivalent to? Is that like, how does that, because somebody mentioned something about basis points or something
That's
like
a
that
basis
before.
point. That's
Okay,
a basis
so-
point. So bips, basis points, all the same thing. It's all a percentage of your loan amount.
But so that's 2 point something.
It's 2 1/8.
That's a basis point?
Yes.
Okay. So the percentage is the basis point or equivalent to basis points.
Correct. It could be 1/8 of a point, or, you know what I'm saying? It's a basis point.
But this number that you're saying, this percentage, is the amount of basis points.
Correct.
Okay. That's
That I'm
it.
charging you.
Right. So on that loan amount, you're timesing that by you're timesing the basis points by the loan
I'm
amount.
trying to loan amount by the basis points.
Okay. And
So
then
you do the
whatever-
loan amount times 2.125% equals, and it comes up with your number.
You have to hit the equals though.
You have to eat
You have to hit the equals. If you don't hit the equals, you're gonna get a percent, a decimal.
It's because it's going to translate it into whatever it's doing.
Right.
But you got to hit equal. Now I want the answer.
Okay, so now that number that you get equals what?
The money you're charging. So if I was doing $175,950,000 deal, and I say I'm gonna charge you 2.125%, I would make $3,738,937.50 or some shit.
Who would make that?
Me, Tukes, don't confuse yourself here.
I'm not confusing myself. I'm just, because these are things that
No,
it's like,
I'm just giving you. This is all hypothetical.
I know it's hypothetical. I'm saying
I'm
like,
teaching y'all. I'm teaching y'all right now. Don't let the jargon confuse you.
This sounds like we're talking about weed.
The path is math.
yeah, but the fact that you remember that number is crazy.
It's about an eighth and I'm like, what are we talking about
But
here?
that's how you break down an eighth.
No, I really do think this was good. This was informative.
The
for sure.
path is always math. And once you learn the formulas of the math, you're all good. You understand what I'm saying? So
I get it.
whether the lender's charging to you, whether a broker's charging to you, whether a real estate broker is charging to you, the path is still math. It's still all percentage points and basis points and bips. It's all the same shit.
Yeah.
A basis point, a bip, a point, it's all the same thing. It's a percentage of the loan amount. So if somebody's saying they charge you 10 points on a deal, 10 points times whatever your deal amount is. They charge you a half a point. Half a point times whatever the deal is. That's the fee.
Why can't they just give numbers though and say like I'm charging you X amount of dollars? instead of
Because why? Because where did that number come from? You see what I'm saying? Like if you tell me, yo, if I want you for 3 hours and I want you to run some studio shit for me, how much you gonna charge me? If you just throw me a number, I'm gonna say, if you send me $1,000 in my head, I'm gonna divide that by 3. Like, damn, this nigga charging me this much per hour?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you could throw me a number, but then I'm gonna break your number down. And then I'm gonna call somebody else and see what they're gonna charge me per hour. Then I'm gonna call somebody else.
Oh, okay. So instead of just taking that total number, you're taking the increments of it and kind of saying
In that situation.
hourly. In that
but,
situation,
but
yeah.
even on our situation, right, from a legal standpoint, when lenders, real estate brokers, everything is percentages.
Got you.
Because on a lending side, our fees can't exceed a certain percentage of the deal. Because if that's the case,
okay.
if those laws wasn't in place, I could charge somebody $50,000 on a $100,000 deal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And
Then I'm banging you the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Right.
So rules, the Wild Cowboy days, I charge you whatever I want to charge you. Yo, I'm charging you $25,000 just because.
Oh, so this is before like.
Oh yes, I'm telling you, this
So this wasn't available forever? Like this
what?
is,
Like regulations?
Yeah.
No, there was no regulations. Why do you think the market crashed? They were there, but we didn't care, and they wasn't enforced, and they wasn't as strict as they are today. And when I tell you, I was getting this shit at 25, 26, getting it. Everybody was a number. I tell y'all this all the time. So you came to my joint with a $300,000 deal. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna make 5-6 points off this person.
5 or 6 points.
Easy. Normal life.
Wow.
I'm gonna make 4 in the back. I'm gonna make 2 up front, maybe 3 up front. There was deals I make 7-8 points on. Talking about 400,000 or 500,000. I remember my biggest deal. No, let me shut up.
Yeah. You ain't about to get canceled.
I was about to say something, but let me shut up.
I mean, this is
Let
like
me shut up.
this
This was
is like back in the
MG
day.
Savage, MG the Savage guy. Let me not reincarnate that guy, because that guy.
Well, we have regulations in place now.
Let me not reincarnate that guy.
That kind of.
I'm shook, y'all.
Yo, that guy. One deal. Oh my lord.
So is it possible to get like? Can
I
a
went
loan
to the
officer
club that
still? This guy is crazy. Is it possible for a loan officer to still like?
No.
So you can't even.
No, we're regulated now.
Okay.
Now the fees can't. Like if I'm a mortgage broker, we can't charge more than 3% on the deal, max.
3%.
3% max. Right. If I'm in the banking world like I am, we have thresholds too. You're not gonna make more than 5 points. But that's a lot of back end and front end action.
Yeah.
Right? But we probably still make on average 3 because you got to be competitive. Because the more you charge now, the higher your interest rates. There's a whole science behind this that I'll discuss at a later date.
Got
You know what I want to do, working with, this guy here, it feels like you can make a lot of money being a loan officer.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it. He don't want to talk about it. Look at him.
So, what you said?
I said it feels like you can make a decent amount of money being a loan officer.
No. What do you define as decent?
Here we go.
Oh, let's not,
Let's
last
not talk about that.
time,
'Cause
What's your-
100K is not a lot of money. Right?
100K to
Oh,
that,
no.
100K to that is not a lot of money. So last time I got clapped up by you.
No. Let's not get it twisted. Yeah, because y'all gonna bring this foolishness up
No,
again.
we're not gonna talk about it. That's right. That's right.
But what's a decent amount of money to you?
Like for a regular entry level loan officer position, I would say about like 150 in the year.
Nah, that's a lot. That's a lot of money for a new loan officer.
150
it's
is a
less
lot
than-
for a loan
it's
officer.
less
For a
than-
new loan officer, yeah, 100%. You know how much the average realtor or loan officer makes annually?
What is it?
What you think?
Well, I know right now the realtors are struggling.
Doesn't matter. What you think? Even when it was popping,
I
what you
would
think?
say like at least 100, no?
No,
80?
no.
I think like
Oh, well, no.
you said brand new,
Yeah,
maybe like 30.
exactly. Like 40,000 a year.
Okay,
It's
so
hard
that's
to
close.
get deals. I just make this shit look easy. Kiana makes it look easy. You know what I'm saying? This is hard.
Hold on. So an average realtor out here is making about $40,000
Hell yeah.
a year.
That's
40
average. That's average though.
That's
There's a lot of.
average.
I'm sure there's a lot of realtors.
There's
That's
a-
why I said 30K.
80% of the people in my world are doing 20% of the business. The 20% is doing 80% of the business. The
Yeah.
20% is elite.
That doesn't account for the people who actually just got their license and didn't do anything.
Some people just get their license. That's what I'm saying. The average. So when you talk about hundreds of thousands of people who hold licenses that don't never close a transaction, it brings the numbers down. That's why 20% is doing 80% of the business. The people who are active full-time like me, the Kianas of the world, the people who are in the top 1% of their classes, we're making the money. But the average will make 40 to 50,000. A good loan officer, 100, 150, maybe, depending.
And you're like slamming the phone crazy, right?
You're working your ass off.
Nah, that ain't for me. Forget it.
You're working your ass off.
Never mind. I was like, ooh, man. I was supposed to be like, oh, Matt. So on, my off days, I could go to the office and like make some money on that way. Never mind.
Yeah, nah, this ain't trying to get a side hustle.
This ain't no side hustle. Some people try to make it a side hustle, but this ain't no. You get what you put
out.
Out. Right. I eat what I kill.
Yeah.
I'm a hunter. I'm a predator.
He's a lion. Yes. You say
I'm a wild African dog.
You say it every week, bro. This wild African dog. That was like my first call with you.
I know.
Hey, I'm a wild African dog. What?
Oh my God.
Do you
I didn't get
how
that.
wild that is? Hear that at 8 a.m. in the morning?
Because I eat, sleep, shit, killing. I'm out for the prey.
I mean, you still?
Yeah, still.
To a certain extent.
Nah, you don't really be active like you used to be.
Not like I used to be, no. But I'm king of Zamunda in my tribe now. So I send the lioness and the lioness girls and the wild African. I don't know what they call the wild African females, but they go out and hunt like the lioness and the tribe. They go out and kill the food for the kings. Now I just rainmake and my queens they kill it. Shout out to Allie and Miller.
Oh, I know Miller.
Yeah. she's a gem.
Miller
They go out there and kill it. So, yes, to answer your question, so what's a decent amount of money?
No, I think for them, I agree with you. It's all about what you put out. So you have to be hitting those phone calls. Like
decent is 150 though, no?
I think so. In New York.
Yeah, 150. 150 is, I think, decent. It's still kind of tough to if you have kids and wife and whatever else, but
all of this is hard work, man.
No, of course it is.
This is hard work.
Yeah.
So the loan officer and the realtors out here who are really making like 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, oh, they're working. They're getting to it. They got a solid book of business. They're getting referrals. They're working. They got good service. They got systems and processes. It took me years to develop that. When I came into this business, we could just kill things easily because it was the wild cowboy days. If you had a post, you can get a deal. But you still had to go out and kill.
Yeah.
Right? You had to be a sniper. But I was sniping on the phone, smiling and dialing. It was like bowling room. Da-da-da-da. I'm smiling and dialing. That's why my game's so tight right now because I did my preparation. This is why I'm talking about preparation, right? Honestly, the phone game is why I am good on camera right now. Because I don't care what my mood is. Even before this, I'm in my own little funk in my mood. I'm going through my own shit. Lights, camera, action. Look how uppity up I am. I'm in my shit, right? No, seriously, we can keep it real. I wasn't fucking with y'all. Y'all doing what y'all doing for rants and gems and everything. I'm in slouch. Nigga, just press play. I said that.
That's really how he is.
That's exactly what I said. Just press play.
It's a hit or miss, though. Sometimes you be getting on.
That's if I got some emotional shit going on at the same time. When I'm emotional, when I'm Carl Thomas, it's so hard for me to
I know.
get through my Carl Thomas shit.
I know.
Right? Sometimes I'm in my Carl Thomas mode. That's different.
Sometimes I feel like I'm like your emotional, like
I'm a Virgo.
dumpster. I'm like, okay, Matt. When he calls me certain days, I'm like, all right, we know what's going on.
Sometimes I just need to get it out of my system.
Get it out of his system. I never take anything personally.
No, you can't.
I don't take anything personally.
Because I gotta do an emotional dump.
I just give it back to you.
That's fine. If I'm willing to give it, I gotta receive it. Pause. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Okay. But the moral of the story is, I know we went off topic.
Yeah, I want to get back.
But the moral of the story is, the path is math, ladies and gentlemen. So don't get confused by the jargon. Understand the mathematics. Because once you understand the mathematics, if you understand basis points, bips, all mean the same thing, it doesn't matter how it's said to you, you know it means the same thing. It's like somebody say you're a cap or you're a liar. You telling a fib.
Yeah.
You sure about that? Right?
Yeah.
You know That
You
it's
know what it
three
means.
different words and ways to say it, but you say you're a liar,
Yeah.
right? It's the same thing. So the path is math. Understand the formulas. Even when we was on the Zillow call today, that's why I said when they asked that question, like, yo, understand the formulas, cash on cash return, da 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 da, right? You got to understand the math, and then you're good.
Cool. I'm glad I asked the question on that, because that would have, honestly, then at that point I wouldn't know what to say, because I'm like, all right, well, how am I going to respond to this or even say anything on the stream when you talking about some numbers I don't even know about. But yeah. All right. So any final words, because we have to.
Oh yeah, we have to go. But talk about like we were talking about like the first time home buyers, right? I didn't realize, but there was a crazy stat that basically said 92% of millennial home buyers are saying that inflation has impacted their purchase plans. So hopefully, with this FHA announcement, I think that might be much better. Because there's a lot of millennials out here, and we're struggling to buy a house. You're in the millennial bracket.
Yeah.
We're all millennials.
I don't know if I'm.
It's gonna be hard.
I don't know if it's a struggle. I think it's just discipline and knowing where to put your money and getting taken care of things that need to be taken care of. So, but I think if I had everything in check, I think I'd be able to buy a crib.
I think everybody can buy a crib.
Yeah, I
buying
think
a house is not
possible.
hard.
Yeah, I think it's just having all the other stuff in check.
It's not hard to buy a house. Just stay focused. You were focused.
I hate when you say things like that, because yes, I was focused for sure, but you know how my gripe with you is, home buyers blueprint, yada 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 yada. I just feel like it is a little hard. You go into it, you have your starry eyes, you watch HGTV, you think you got it all together. It's difficult. You definitely have to put the work in. You definitely have to go out, find the best realtor, find the best team, vet these people. Just don't let somebody just G you. You know what I mean? So it's hard.
Everything great takes work, correct?
Exactly. So you're saying buying a house is easy. It's not easy.
How much equity you have?
You're not going to keep telling my business every single time I'm here.
But I'm saying,
yes,
was it worth it?
It was worth it. But
Exactly.
I really do think that like people who watch this, if you're starting your home buying journey for the year 2023, you're like, okay, I'm saying my affirmations. I'm going to buy a house this year. It's cool. But, there's a lot of houses I saw. There's a lot of things I didn't go through,
I never said it was going to be easy.
You literally just said, hey, buying a house is easy.
No, I said it's easy if you are disciplined.
Yeah, that was my point too. But you did say it was kind of easy.
It is easy,
but I'm sure it is easy.
How
but
hard
it depends
was
on what
this?
sense you're talking.
What was me? You had to go see a few houses.
I had to go see a few houses.
How many houses you saw?
I saw about 5. What?
What?
That was a lot of fucking houses.
You saw 5 houses? I know people see 5 houses in a day.
That's not a lot. That's not a lot of cribs.
Jordana, that's not
I
a
would
lot
look
of
at least
houses.
like 50, at least, because I'm picky. But that's
5
that's
houses. I thought 5 houses was a lot. I'm like, I don't got time to be playing.
You looked at 5 houses during the height of the pandemic.
Yeah.
The height of the lowest interest rates ever.
Yeah.
And you was able to get an accepted offer and close, and now got so much equity. And you're saying this wasn't easy?
Yeah, I thought.
What?
For me, what wasn't easy was just the fact that like getting your. I think it's emotional. I think that's one thing I learned about you too. You don't go into it with emotion, and I was going into it with all the emotions. Like, this is where my bed is gonna go. This is where the kitchen is. I think now, if I was to do this process again, which I plan on to, I'm going into it like strictly like an investor.
Your expectations were set all wrong.
Yeah, you're right. That's what I'm saying. That's what was hard for me. Seeing the house, falling in love with it, and putting an offer in.
So it wasn't the home buying process. It was you that was hard. Look in the mirror, Jordana, and look at yourself.
I'm looking at the woman in the mirror. I'm telling you.
Look at the mirror. Look at the teleprompter, and look at yourself. And it was
hard.
you.
It was hard.
It was hard because you were hard. And your expectations
all right,
were
real
wrong.
quick before we wrap, I know Tukes is rushing us, right? But you have to find the house. You have to find the house. You have to first find a team, vet the team, then get a pre-approval, right? The paperwork is your best friend. You have to. What I did was just make a Google Drive, like with all my records and stuff.
Yeah.
Then find a team, then find a house, and put in these offers. And it's multiple offers, and nobody wants to say yes because at that time it was the bidding war. It was people lining up outside of houses, people trying to literally people were like elbowing in to see houses. And then, let's say your offer gets accepted, now you have to go through inspection. and then the inspection doesn't work. And then you got somebody like Milla calling you nonstop, like, where's this paperwork at? You know, it's just, that's what's hard. I think when you watch Matt, when you watch these kind of shows, and they make it seem so freaking easy, it's not. Even after I got past the cosmetic stuff of buying a house and the fun stuff, putting that work in, the best thing my friend like gave me a piece of advice was buy yourself a printer, because to try to like constantly have to print things out and constantly like go to Staples and do it. It's just a lot of legwork. That's what I'm trying to get at. And it's like not guaranteed. So you could do all this paperwork, do everything, and then the deal could fall through. That's what was frustrating. And
so do you think, I mean, I don't think it's a matter of, I guess it's difficult. It can be difficult, but I think the process itself is easy. You just have to, I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's challenges with anything in life.
Right.
Everything is going to take time.
Yeah.
But
patience.
let's break it down to what Jordana just said, right? It's yourself. This is why I said the home buying process is easy if you have your expectations set.
Y'all be messing up.
Of course we mess up.
No, because let's stop it right now.
Of course we mess up.
Let's stop it right now. Let's stop it right now.
But you just said it was hard.
Yo, these loan officers, the teams are like, oh, can you submit the paperwork again?
Yes.
Oh, can you put No, you the same way I have a Google Drive, you make a Dropbox. How about that?
I agree.
How about that? You know, I'm not sending shit 2 times, 3 times over.
They didn't ask you the same thing 2 or 3 times. Let's not be on here capping.
They didn't ask, but it was just like, oh, by the way, where's this? And they're so meticulous. Like,
that's a big difference.
This $10.
Wait, hold on. You heard what she said?
June.
She said they're so meticulous. Well, you want to borrow $800,000? Like what? And we just supposed to give it to you?
Oh, can you explain? Can you have a letter written up why this $50 was sent to this account on this date 6 months ago, ending it? Girl, I don't know. That was a Venmo. What the fuck?
Oh, they be looking like that?
Don't they look like that, Matt?
It's sometimes it's like that.
They be looking at like Venmos and like.
Yes, everything.
This is why. What do I always say? Create a separate account. Call it your real estate fund, and only do deposits from your what? Your pay. Right? So that way you have clean transactions. I said it on the blueprint.
They was on my ass
several times on the blueprint. I guess you missed that chapter. I guess you missed that chapter. Right? Yo, I'd say it all the time. Make your life easier, Jordana, in the future.
Oh, no, now I know. Now you're not going to have me. This next property I get, because mark my words, I'll say it here, I'm going to get me in a little property. Soon come. But I'm not doing it this way.
As my man Booby says, 7 P's, Jordana. The 7 P's.
I will do better with having a separate account for sure, with like regular pay coming in. But it was just hard. That's all I'm trying to get at.
I'm gonna be a mess then because I use Zelle, all that crap all the time. But I mean,
I'm telling you right now, don't even do the Zelle Hot Boy stuff, and don't even do the Venmo.
Well, everybody uses that.
It's gonna be like, well, you know, in August of 2022, you had a Zelle for. That's not how
for
Miller
$40.
Sounds. That's not how Miller
for
sounds.
lunch.
That's not how Miller. I'm sorry, but that's how Miller goes. Well, Jordana, hello. Girl, what you want, girl? What you want, girl? I don't know. I ain't got it for you. I'm on the train. I'm at work. And then I said, too, that they really call your job. Like, the day before closing, they will call your job. They will, just so you know. Also.
Yes.
Like the day before.
Or the day of.
The day, yes. Yes. So.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is legit. So you didn't ever talk about all that. You know why? Because
I actually have.
No, but I'm saying
you probably
like,
wasn't paying attention either.
I'm saying like on here, but I think that a lot of people take it like or treat it as like an interview when you give a job reference. Some jobs will call and some won't, but you have to put it down. You know, so it's like they really be checking. Like they be dead at. And what kind of loan you did, Jordana?
I did FHA.
Oh, so yeah, they serious about their money.
That's every loan though. We're so like. First of all, this girl's borrowing a lot of money. Right?
No, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna give.
Everybody's borrowing a lot of money. When you really think about it, you asking the bank to give you $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $1 million. Like, look what you're asking.
Yeah.
So you think, and look what happened. What made us crash?
Right, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
lack of regulation, lack of oversight, lack of looking at documents, not caring if you can really pay us back, not knowing where your money came from, right?
Yeah, that's a hot mess.
A hot stinking mess.
That's a hot
The world
mess.
crashed.
Yeah.
People lost homes, jobs, companies that we know and love are no longer here, right? So what do you think gonna happen now? You got $1,000 coming in on cash. Where does it come from? You a drug dealer? You Scarface over here? Or what?
It wasn't even like that. What happened was, it wasn't even like that. It wasn't even no real, I wasn't even moving no way like that. I was just, anyway, okay.
Look, I'm just trying to tell you guys, the path is math at the end of the day. Make your life easier. Set your own expectations properly. Don't sit out here and be doing a bunch of foolishness. And your life will be great. It's very simple. It's not difficult. And that's why I said the home buying process is not difficult at all. Most of the time, it's the borrowers that make their life difficult and not us. But this conversation was about math. How the hell did we even get here?
I think it was a good conversation.
It's basically about math and making sure your math is right and your paperwork is together for this home buying process.
Agreed.
I'm actually going to do the webinar.
You should.
Was that shade?
Huh?
Was that shade?
That you're going to do the webinar?
Yeah, you said I should. Like.
No, I'm saying you should.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Why would it be shady?
Oh, okay.
No, I'm saying you should do the webinar.
I'll be there.
Even if you're a homeowner, you want to buy another house, you want to know what's going on. Like, there's probably stuff that you went through that you still probably don't really know.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, do you know what title insurance is?
I think I have that, though.
You do have it.
Okay.
But do you know what it is?
No.
Yo, that's crazy. You have something you don't even know what it is?
Exactly my point.
No, so
that's majority
basically,
of people.
hold on.
Tell me what
on.
title insurance is.
So basically, it protects my title.
How?
So nobody can rob or steal my title from underneath me.
No. Next.
It says that it's mine. It says that it's mine.
No.
Don't look over here. I don't know anything about this.
I just know I got it.
All right, and chat, whoever can tell me what title insurance does, you get a ticket to the webinar. Type in chat. What does title insurance does?
The title
Title insurance.
That's why I said steal your home. Like, it's my house.
No.
Steal your home. It's my house.
No. Y'all wrong.
I don't know. I don't even know. So the title of your crib, like, you know how you buy a car, you get a title? Do you get a title for your crib?
Oh, validate no liens on your property.
Oh,
Yeah,
so it's the same.
yeah.
It's the same thing as a car title, right?
Yeah. Okay. I knew that.
What is that? Am I right, Matt? I mean,
Kinda,
not about
yeah.
but a title. Like,
There's
when
mad
you get a
comments.
title-
I'm trying to find the winner. I think somebody got it right.
Jordana. So is that what it is?
Yeah, I think so.
Like
Valid future 2331. You're kind of correct. So title insurance.
Which one?
Your title is clear. Correct. What's her name? Future 22331.
Oh,
And I'll give it to naturally Novelli, I think.
you said future 222331.
Yeah. And naturally Novelli. Y'all both DM Tukes your full name and email and cell phone number, and we'll get you into the webinar for free.
But okay, so Matt, a title is. For your
Oh,
crib-
hold on. I like this one. Protects you if someone later sues and says the claim against the home before you purchased it.
Yeah, but she kind of said that though.
No, she didn't say that. She said somebody steals your home. So basically, right, let me break this down. And let me give her, I want her to, that's 3 I'm giving away right now. Kiana Maroney, DM Tukes Productions. Your full name, email, and cell phone number. I'm going to add you into. So basically, title insurance, right? When you get title insurance.
Can you explain? Hold on, I'm trying to get this title.
The title is the title, niggas.
What is the title?
You got like title and deed. Can I explain what I'm explaining?
I just want to know what a title is, bro.
The same thing like your car, basically.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Okay. All right.
So, when you're buying a house,
Yeah. I don't know.
you have
but yeah.
previous owners of the property, correct?
Right.
So what the title insurance does, it protects you, the new borrower, and the lender from any past judgments or claims that previous owners have had.
Okay.
So those things don't transfer over to you.
Give me an example of one thing that would transfer over.
So let's just say you buying Jordana's house, as an example, right? And let's just say Jordana has, old Amex, $250,000, but they didn't put a claim on it prior to her selling the house,
Right.
right? Because when someone files a judgment, if you own real estate, they put it on your house. So that way you can't do nothing with the house, right? You have to pay them. So now if Amex tries to come and put that lien on the house and Jordana is no longer the owner, it can't come on the house no more. You're protected.
They go for the crib first.
Yes, because it's a tangible asset.
No cars.
They can go to cars too,
Okay.
Right?
Interesting.
if you own the car.
All Tooks care about this damn car.
Yeah.
No, that's not. Nah, I don't have a crib.
He got a super.
Yeah,
No.
super. It's made in Germany. I heard all about it. It's not a regular Honda. Yes, I get it, bro.
Super.
No.
That's why.
It's not about the car. It's the only. But you said title, so that's the only thing I know is a title. I mean, I don't have a crib, so I'm just assuming that a title is the same thing.
So basically,
But you can do the same thing. If you have a lien on your title, then the person who buys the car is gonna have to pay that lien off before they can actually register the car. So it's like similar to the same thing.
Correct.
That's just what I know.
Light skin capabilities, or if you get an improvement on your house and the contractor wants money from you instead of the original owner. Yeah, so you have contractors can put liens on your title as well. Right? That can happen as well.
I know about this. Yes.
Wait,
Yes.
wait, hold up. Somebody working on your crib can put a lien.
Absolutely.
How?
Like my contractors working on Garden Garden, if they feel like I'm not going to pay them, they can slap a lien on my house. If you owe me money, I know you owe a house, I can slap a lien on your house.
But do you have to go to court and prove that, right?
Yeah, 100%.
But until it's proven in court, that's gonna stay on your.
Exactly.
Oh, that sucks.
No, it doesn't.
What do you mean it doesn't
It's
suck?
life.
Well, if a contractor wants to be a
Exactly.
damn, so now I know what you mean by
Contractors-
contract. I mean,
Exactly.
I mean, they could do some ish like that.
How can you check if there's a lien on your house? You go
Do,
like on
do,
a
do,
.gov?
do a search, yeah.
Okay.
Go to search.
All right.
No, she getting nervous because she was fighting with them contractors in Brooklyn.
You don't get popping. What's good?
The Brooklyn just came out of Jordana just now.
Anyway, I tell too much about personal business on here. I'm really glad that I'm learning a lot though. So yes, we all learn from Matt.
Look, all of y'all didn't know what title insurance is, and it's a lot more to this.
Yeah.
But this is why I'm having this ultimate home buyers webinar, because in all honesty, people don't know this stuff.
Yeah.
You have no clue what y'all doing. No
I
clue.
ain't even going front. I don't.
And this webinar is going to teach you everything that you know how many people sign paperwork and they don't even know what they're signing?
Yeah, Jordana didn't even know what she was paying for.
Exactly my point.
I
But
just
you're
wanted
not
the reaction.
alone, though. But you're not alone, though,
I just wanted
Jordana.
the
You're not
reaction.
alone. You're not alone. Don't
You know,
worry.
They come to the table with like 1,000 papers. So like yeah. And that's why I hire people that know what they're doing. That's why I hire the Matthew Gardner. That's why
Oh,
I hire.
let him know.
That's why I hire the Qurans and the lawyers and all that stuff. Okay.
Yes, I agree
pay
with that.
professionals. I'm not trying to like.
Exactly. Even though you pay professionals, but you built your team properly, I might add.
Yes, I
right?
did.
But you still need to know everything about a transaction, so that way, when you're looking at stuff, if something seems off to you,
Yeah.
you're not just signing something where you could be signing your life
agree,
away,
I agree.
and you getting yourself into a situation, because there are crooked people out here that will tell you, yeah, everything's good, because
Yeah,
they're being lazy. I'm not going to say crooked. There are lazy professionals out here that don't even do their jobs to the highest extent. They don't give their best. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you need to know these things. And this is why I'm doing the Ultimate Home Buyers webinar and going over what I think is simple is not simple for somebody else.
That's true.
What I think is you should know, thousands upon millions of people don't know this information. And that's why I'm only making it $19.99 until Friday at midnight.
Yeah, I mean, I think
It's $20.
The cost is great. I mean, that's way
It's Starbucks.
that's way cheaper than the first thing I bought from you.
A lot cheaper.
It's way cheaper.
A lot cheaper.
So yeah, this is a good thing. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna learn some more stuff.
Everybody should be there. How many we gave away? 4 tickets today?
No, we gave like
Yeah, something like
more
that.
than 4 for sure.
Everybody should be at this webinar on March 11th and March 12th, because honestly, it's going to help you in your future, and you need to educate your people. It's $20. Buy 4 or 5 of them. Give it to your friends, your coworkers. Like, yo, I gave you $20 today, but it's in the form of education.
Is it can we get access to it after?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's you get life, and I'm giving it to you for $20, lifetime access. It's gonna be almost 8 hours of information. So if you even can't watch it live on Saturday and Sunday, like, in all honesty, really think about this. I don't have to do this.
No, we know that. We know that.
We're great.
No, but I don't have to do it at this price.
No, yeah, no, I hear you.
Like,
We're grateful though.
I'm grateful. This is why I'm doing it.
Right.
Because I want the people to learn. And I won't do it for free ever again because they don't show up.
So when you take this webinar, you will leave there knowing how to buy your first house.
Yes. Period.
What about, this is only for first-time home buyers or
This is
investors
for first-time home buyers, current homeowners like Jordana, who may want to really do a deep dive because they want to buy more,
Right.
right? New real estate agents, new loan officers should attend this webinar
Okay.
because it's going to give you information. It's going to give you game. And I got like 5 or 6 special guests. I'm not teaching the whole thing. It's other people coming in with their slides and their information. I got Mike, the home inspector. He's going to, even from a home inspection standpoint, I said, Mike, I need you to teach people how to walk through a house and what things to look for and what signs to look for to see if this is a lemon. Like, I need you to be a home inspector virtually, but with slides and things like that, and teach us a little bit of construction because he's a contractor by trade.
Yep.
So teach us, like, if the gutters are this, if the foundation's cracking here, if this, that, and the third. Like, we're going to teach you this stuff.
Doesn't that only matter on what type of loan product you have, though?
That
When-
doesn't, home inspection doesn't matter about a loan product. This is me looking at the house and seeing, yo, I'm looking at this house, everything looks good, but you know, when a home inspector goes in there, they're looking at, yo, the electrical, this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
And they're going to find things that you can't find because your eye's not trained.
Right.
So I'm basically giving him 45 minutes to an hour to kind of go through this and answer questions.
I want to hear that part because
Yeah.
Do you understand that part right there alone?
It's worth like
I can charge $1,000
Right.
for a one-off class
because
like
you're
that.
saving somebody so much money in the long term. Because
Yeah.
if you get a crappy house and you don't know what you're doing without that inspection, it costs you so much money.
I'm charging $19.99.
You're bugging.
I am bugging.
That's what I told him. I said, yeah, I don't know about no $20, but whatever.
20
Yeah,
bucks.
Yeah.
Because I told you, I woke up feeling great. I'm emotional. I woke up emotionally happy,
Okay.
right? And when I feel the happiness, I want to bless others. So I say, you know what, instead of me making this $100, let me do a pre-sale and make it $19.99. Let me see how many people actually want to learn for 20 bucks. And let's see what happens.
Yeah, it could be life-changing. I mean, that's what happened with, Jordana, right? Mm-hmm. She was on here. She came on. She asked a question. And then she got what'd you get, the first home buyer's blueprint?
Yeah.
And then now she owns a crib with equity. So I'm trying to be next. I'm trying to be right behind Jordana
That was the best $400 you ever spent, Jordana?
for $400. Yeah.
For $400
It was
bucks.
$397, I think.
$397
Yeah.
plus tax, $400.
I'm going to tell you something off camera.
Tell me now.
Oh, boy. Don't ruin it.
No, tell us now.
So I kind of went half with somebody also.
Oh, you hacked me? Yo, how you hack that shit?
Hold on. So we were just basically watching, like, okay, we made it. You should be
Who,
happy.
you and Allison? You and that damn Allison. Had to be Allison.
No. What you should be happy. I'm telling you right now, buy it for your friends because what we did, we would instead of having like Love and Hip Hop or whatever show you have on, you come to the house, we watch it, we make it, we take notes together, we learn. If you don't have friends like that is willing to learn with you
Yeah.
in your house, we made a pact that we're gonna glow up together. So like every Friday, it would be like, all right, we watching, EYL, we watching MG, like we would make it a thing.
That's dope, actually.
So that's what I'm saying.
That's dope, actually.
Like, we made
and
it-
y'all both brought houses and used me.
Yes, we
So
did.
you know what? I appreciate that.
Thank
hack.
you. So if you
That was fire.
instead of sitting there going to smoke hookah or whatever, you basically say, okay, yo, there's a course I want to take. You want to come in on it? We go and we watch it together. We make it a whole thing. We bought our notebooks, and it's like we wanted to do it with more of our friends, but not everybody can execute. So
And y'all both executed,
We
and y'all
did.
both have equity.
we did.
And what are these other friends still doing?
Nothing. Still renting.
Still renting. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, right?
Yeah, I don't want you to be mad at me.
No, I'm not mad at you at all. I think that's smart as hell. Like, if you, and look, if you find something that's maybe out, it's even what I always say, you don't need to be 100% owner of real estate.
Right.
Right? Put your money together. That's
Yeah.
group economics. So y'all say, you know what, $400, we don't know. Let's split this, Queen.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Right.
let's hold ourselves accountable. If your friends don't motivate you by their work ethic, you need new friends, number one. If your friends don't hold you accountable for your goals, you need new friends, number two. If y'all can't put your money together to learn something like y'all just did, then you need new friends.
Yeah.
You need a new circle.
For sure.
And y'all both leveled up and got a couple $100,000 in equity because y'all split $400, $200. So instead of going out the fucking Capitol Grill
We sure did. Yeah.
and going to eat for $400 that you're going to shit out in 24 hours. No, seriously, because
that's
this
a
is
fact.
what we do.
Yeah.
We would go out as a group to a restaurant. Oh, we want to try the new restaurant. We want to go to fucking STK. We want 1942 for everybody. No, you can't afford it.
Yeah.
1942, $100 double shot. I know, trust me. I know.
I know.
I know. I do this every time I go out. But you would rather do that than put your money up for a course. So even if it costs $1,000, yo, get 4 of your friends, $250 a pop.
Yeah.
We share the fucking password and we learn together, we grow together, and we glow up together.
Right.
That's boss moves to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Hack
good.
the-
I
but
didn't
if you
wanna
gotta
say
hack,
it.
but if you gotta hack $20, no,
You
no,
should,
no, no,
yeah, I didn't say that.
So no,
You shouldn't be trying to buy a house if you can't.
yeah, $20.
But we did like the
No.
because at the end of the day there was but so much YouTube I could watch of MG because he doesn't do everything on YouTube. I think you're doing more content now.
Yeah. Now
Obviously you're dropping a lot, but back in the day he'd be like, "All right, buy my blueprint. I ain't answer no other questions." So I was like, "Shit, I guess I gotta buy this dude's fucking blueprint."
Facts.
And it is what it is. But
And I'll be honest about that. I didn't even want to do YouTube once
Right.
I bought it. I said, Tooks, why am I doing YouTube for? I'm making a lot
Yeah.
more money selling the blueprint.
Right.
I was so tight.
He
but
was
yeah,
so
we
mad.
moved past that.
right.
So mad.
But I think it helps, and I think if you don't have that right circle,
I could have 500,000 subscribers right now on my YouTube channel.
you really could have.
Yeah, that was like 2-3 years ago, right?
No, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
we can have 500,000 right now.
Yeah.
But I said, no, fuck that. Why am I going to do all of this and I could just go sell the course?
Yeah. And here's the thing, I do agree with what you said. You have to glow up together because when she bought her house, I was like, oh no, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I taking so long?
Wait, so she bought her crib. Your friend, you're the one you split with. She bought her crib before you did.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it lit my ass on fire because it's like, yo, we kind of found EYL. Well, she kind of found them first, but she put me on immediately. So we've kind of found EYL and MG and all of them like around the same time. And I'm sitting here like, I gotta get to the valleys. Get
So
to the
she
bag.
used Matt for her loan too.
Yeah.
Damn.
Shout out to Allison. I love Allison. And Allison's a superstar too. We might need to get her on some love and real estate conversations in here. No, honestly.
You know what?
Matter of
I'm gonna make
fact, set
happen.
that up. We're gonna bring Allison in here for some love and real estate.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
She be
talking
going.
about
She be
yeah.
going. She be going viral. She be on all the love shows now. Allison's dope.
Oh yeah.
But you
Yeah,
know what
no,
it
yeah,
is,
she's
right?
dope.
I mean, I'm telling you what
She
you
be on
guys,
stages now. I love Allison.
what
She's
you
dope.
guys are doing now with EYL. I
Text
think
her.
I'm texting her now. I think that with EYL, it just kind of motivates people to get their shit in order. Like if you watch,
Because we got our shit in order.
Yeah, if you are an earner, if you kind of watch the channel, you're like, wait a minute, I need to get. Because literally what she said was like, well, if they could do it. He's a teacher. Because remember, she was a teacher too.
Yeah.
She was like, well, I could fucking do it. I could do. This is what I like to do.
And that inspired her to do. She fired her job.
Well,
My bad. She became an entrepreneur on the side.
He said,
And she leveled up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because of the inspiration and motivation. That's why I said, number one, if your friends don't motivate you by their work ethic, not by what they're saying, by their work ethic, then you need new friends. She was an earner, so she became a friend. Allison used to hit me all the time. And she used to tell me what she's trying to, like, yo, just do it.
yeah.
What are we waiting on? When you die?
execute.
Execute. And she executed at a very high level. And everybody who's watching this right now, what are you doing?
Right.
Why haven't you purchased the webinar yet? Let me ask the audience, the class. If you currently own a house, type yes in chat. If you don't own a house, type no in chat.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how many people own cribs.
I wish
A
we
lot
could
of
do
people
polls on this, like Zoom.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Working on
Tanisha
that.
said she fired her friends. Ooh, girl, yep.
Fight. Yes, that's tough.
It's a lot of no's. Good amount of yeses, though. Will said he got 2 of them. Love it. You can do polls on YouTube? How?
You can, but
We can't do it in the
Tanisha,
video, though, right?
Well, it's because we're using Ecamm, a third party, so I don't know if
okay.
you can.
Oh.
I think through YouTube itself, if you're streaming through there, but I'm sure there's a way to do it, for sure.
So, Glade Dennis, yes, I have 3. Shout out to you. All right. So look, for all you who are saying no, I just put the link in the chat again. It's also pinned, right? You need to be on this webinar. And for those of you who own homes, I'm sure you know 2 or 3 people who don't own homes. Gift it to them. Gift the webinar to them. They need this. Shout out to McGillinino. I hope I pronounced that all wrong. Sorry, I'm gonna just call you Joseph. You got 4 properties. Shout out to you, brother. I didn't mean to chop you
4?
up.
Damn. Is it safe to say when you have that many properties, you're a landlord, right?
What?
Yeah, basically.
Basically, right? You're a landlord if you have that kind of. If you have.
Yeah,
more than-
you're a landlord. Shout out to Lexi, getting a VA loan. Thank you for your service, Lexi. Let me and my team help you. Shoot me a DM on Instagram. Tell me you Lexi so lavish. Let me help you. Let me look at your paperwork. Let me make sure you're getting a good deal because they be banging out these veterans. Big time. And we're going to talk about VA loans on this webinar too. And USDA.
Sounds like a great investment. A fantastic investment.
We're going to do NACA as well. Right? We're going to talk about enhanced title on the webinar. So everybody who's saying that they're not a homeowner, buy the webinar. It's $19.99. If you are a current homeowner, you know people who may need this information, gift them the webinar. It's $20. You're going to waste $20 anyway. And this is not a waste. This is infinite return on the investment. Think about it. You spend this $20 right now and you go out buy a house and you buy it the right way and you're knowledgeable and now you make equity. Because you're going to make equity because I'm going to teach you how to do it. Boom.
And then you could take that equity and then buy another crib with it, right?
And buy another one.
That's the biggest thing for me. Is like taking that equity and just like going to buy. Is that what you're doing, Jordana?
I would like to, yeah.
That's the play.
Plan.
We're going to talk about what loans are good for buying, for refinancing. We're going to talk about what loans for buying your second home. I'm going to kind of go through in the Linden portion of it. I'm probably going to spend like an hour and a half just talking about different programs. I'm going to talk about VA loans. We're going to talk about USDA loans, refinancing. I'm going through several different like loan products. So this is going probably like 4 or 5 different loan products I'm going to go through in this webinar on top of everything else that's going to be spoken about.
And I saw credit in there too, right?
Doing credit too.
Yeah.
Credit's important.
That's like the first thing I saw in there.
Yeah, that's going to probably be Saturdays, like home inspection, credit, like, but, you know, NACA, loan programs, everything like that. I'm probably making some. I didn't finish the run of show yet, but I'm going to probably have like all the ancillary stuff, like how to hire the right realtors and all that other good stuff. Like all that stuff will be Saturday.
Yeah.
Market updates, you know, Saturday, and then Sunday be the programs. You know what I mean? And then just that way it's just like information overload, programs. So you're going to be in that shit all day Sunday. Like, look like
Ready to work.
you better be typing or something because your pen might run out of ink how many notes you're going to take. And you're going to get lifetime access to it.
I love this. I love this happy MG.
Yeah, when I'm happy, I'm happy. When I'm happy, I'm happy. All right, what else we got?
That's it, really.
Yeah, it's basically it. This is
We did good today.
All right,
we
any
did well.
questions? Any questions
well.
about this topic and what we got going on?
Somebody said, can you go over the fees? What fees? Just bought the course. Thank you.
Go over what fees?
That's what I'm saying. What fees?
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's either.
I don't know what fees they're talking about.
Take equity.
All I know is everybody that's on this live with us right now definitely needs to be buying this webinar and making things happen because this is definitely what you need. There's no fluff. There's no BS. Y'all learn from me all the time. Y'all see what I do. Magic behind the wall.
Yeah.
Like, I go crazy. Like, I ain't going to hold you up. There's going to be at least 8 hours of information. And it's not no fluff. Like, when people do webinars, and all honesty, I attend a lot of webinars. Like,
And then they make you try to buy something else.
it's always an
It's
upsell.
like, come on
Oh
now.
no, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to upsell you to EYL University.
Yeah, but
100%. I'm
at
not
least
even going to hold you up.
At least I'm getting the information first.
But yeah,
though, and I
but
choose to. Right.
If you choose to, I'm not there to motivate you.
Right.
I'm there to teach you so you get more than your money's worth. And I'm going to tell you, look, join EYL University. And I'm going to probably show the screen again like I did here on YouTube that day. And I'm going to show you the back end of the university and everything that comes along with it. And if you like what I'm teaching on this webinar, I'm teaching heavily like this on starting when we start all these pre-recordeds. And then I'm going to do the live classes in there too. Mm-hmm. So if you pay this fee, you get in there too. But now with the university, not only do you get the real estate, you get everything else on top of it.
What if we did like a home buying series on here?
What?
What if we did like a home buying series on here?
A home buying series?
Yeah.
Why would I do it on here?
Well, not like an in-depth one, like a full detailed one, but like a shorter, you know what I'm saying? Like
Well, that's what this is going to be on the webinar.
That's more, but yeah, it's going to be more, it's longer. You're not going to have 8 hours on here on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
So what are you thinking?
Something more smaller, like the steps, like sort of like how the blueprint is, but way dumbed down. That way you can, if people do want to learn more.
Do one video like that of breaking down the process?
Yeah, we have it in sections. I think we have the blueprint in sections. So
no, it is in sections. So you're
Yeah,
talking
so
about
we
do
can
like the
kinda-
first section?
Sort of, but like dumbed down. But that's the work that
I
you have to
can't
do.
dumb nothing down, bro.
I know it's not like
I can't. Once I'm in the mode, bro, I can't. Once you say Professor MG and I gotta teach something, I can't. I gotta do conversational stuff, cause then I get into it's a different type of thing.
So maybe I'll ask the questions. I'll have it all written down, and then we
Yeah,
can kinda go
that
through
is
it.
much easier because it's conversational.
Right.
But if you're telling me, the blueprint, you know what the blueprint was.
Yeah.
It took us 10 days, 2 weeks to film that straight.
So maybe I'll watch it. I'll watch the sections, and then when we go through the sections, I'll kind of put questions, and then that way it makes it easier.
Yeah, because I can't. If you telling me to do that, I just gotta do it now, bro.
You can't say you're just talking about.
Nah. That's
like how the course was done now.
No, exactly.
Stressful. Yeah, stressful.
Word. We don't need motivation. We need empowerment. That's a difference. I agree. All right, so y'all got to Friday at midnight to get this at $19.99, because after that it's going to $100. And don't ask me for the discount unless I wake up emotionally happy.
On what day? Saturday? You wake up
Saturday morning. Oh, we're gonna be in San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after I probably leave the club or something because I'm probably gonna go out Friday night. Fuck it.
Friday. Yeah, a lot goes on when we go away. So I mean,
That's what I'm saying. I
might
might forget. I might feel happy. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm out here and I'm getting so much love in sunny San Diego.
Oh, here we go.
I might just let it live to I'm keynote speaking this week in Jordana.
I know it's a big deal.
In
You a
San
big deal.
Diego. Yes, God is good. I've come a long way.
Listen. I always give this man his flowers. Do I not?
Yes, you do, and I love you for that.
Thank
But
you.
I'm telling you, I'm keynote speaking this weekend at the real estate conference for NAREB. Shout out to NAREB. Shout out to Shawnika Badger. And so I might extend it to Monday morning. I don't know. Depends on how I feel after Friday night. Let's just hope I have a great Friday night.
we got a super chat.
Can you make it, who's this, Candy Slim. Can you make it into a video to purchase through your website? Weekends are for the fam. Don't have 8 hours for everything. Well, Candy Slim, thank you for the super chat, but you can buy it and watch it during the week.
Yeah, whenever you want.
You'll have
Lifetime.
lifetime access to the content. So if you can't make it on Saturday and Sunday live, just watch it at your own leisure.
Yeah. That's a lot. 8 hours. Oof. But you can
So
break
the
it up into
pre-sale,
sections.
yes. So pre-sale, guys, you're going to get full access to this after the webinar is over. We're going to upload it into Kajabi, and you'll get an email that Monday. Here's the access. Here's all the slides. It's going to be broken down like a little mini course. Have fun. Take notes. So any slides that are used during the presentation by any of the presenters, you'll have it attached to that video, and keep it moving.
Lit.
Love it. Love it.
Liddy.
Any other questions for this before we go? Because my stomach is rumbling. A brother is kind of famished.
Famished,
It ribs
for
and
real.
suction.
Yeah. So look, buy the webinar, get the webinar, and March 11th, March 12th.
Okay.
What else we got to talk about here?
That's it. I actually have to upload.
Is the episode ready?
No. Well, it is, but we're waiting on thumbnail.
We got to put it out, though. The
Okay,
open
well,
enrollment's
still-
coming soon, bro.
Yeah,
Alright.
I know. So we
Yeah.
have to.
All right. So if you have any more questions, everybody who won, took some of your DMs so they can DM you.
It is Tukes Productions, so I'm gonna put it in the chat here.
How many people won? Like 4 or 5?
I think so.
I think every time we come live, I'm going to give away some tickets too. If you get questions right. I like that. Participation.
That math section had us nervous, though.
Oh, I got more math. I think I'm going to make a whole video. When we get back to live, when we going live again?
Probably
When we get back, right?
next week, like Tuesday, Wednesday.
Nah, Tuesday Tuesday we're going to be at Wheezy Studio going live.
Yeah.
What? I'm just finding this out now on live.
Oh, yeah. So
Oh.
I didn't tell you? I told you
I didn't tell you. No, you didn't tell
Well,
me.
we're going live Tuesday. I'll tell you off record. We got special guests flying in.
Okay.
We got my guys. My guys from Detroit who have the mortgage bank.
Okay.
They're flying in, and we're going to talk about Detroit and programs and investing in Detroit and home buying in Detroit. So that's going to be Tuesday's episode, live from What the F Studios.
That's episode for Rants and Gems or for
No, that's from the channel.
Got you.
That's not a Ransom Gems. That's for the channel.
Copy.
So, but I can't fit both of them in here.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So I got Wheezy Studio, and we're gonna do that live Tuesday at 4 p.m.
Cool.
Whole vibes.
Okay.
So you got Tukes thing. Okay, I need the live schedule, please and thanks. Yeah, Tukes will give it to you, no worries. And yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got for y'all. What else we got? You got anything, Jordana?
No, looks like people are excited about that Detroit info, though. So that's good.
Yeah,
Make sure y'all watch next week.
That's gonna be dope. These guys are smart. Yeah, y'all gonna love it.
All right, I'm excited.
Okay.
Yeah, big things are going on. All right, I'm gonna put the link in the chat one more time. Tukes, make sure you put it in the description of the video, and make sure y'all go get the Ultimate Home Buyers webinar, March 11, March 12. Lots of gems. All right, that's all I got for y'all. Tukes, any final words?
Nope. I put my Instagram in there so you guys can DM me.
Shout out to all the winners.
Yeah, shout out to the winners.
And,
Just send, did you tell them what to send though?
Let's see him.
Yeah, so send all the winners, send your full name,
Okay.
email address, and your cell phone number. And I'll have my back office add you to the webinar for free. And you'll probably get an email confirmation at some point tomorrow. And, you'll get access to the links, though, the day of the class. We send out the links usually like an hour and a half before class starts.
Okay.
And no hacking the $19.99.
Do not hack my $19.99. Then I would be very upset at y'all. I can understand hacking $400, but $20. If y'all all can't spend $20, then something's wrong. All right, something's wrong.
All right.
And make sure you like the video, please. There's not enough likes on this video, for crying out loud.
Yeah, that helps more people see the videos, guys. So if you guys are on here, can you guys please hit that like button? I know there's some people who probably just listen, but if you can, just pick up your phone and just tap the like button, please.
You sound like WBLS in the Tukes.
Yeah, he definitely did have his Quiet Storm voice on. Definitely. And if you got any suggestions on videos, just DM them on Tukes.
Wait, what? I'll try. I'm trying to get better at answering. Somebody hit the dislike button. Look at that. Like what? I don't get it. Yeah, I try to answer my DMs as much as possible, but I'm busy with this guy over here. So yeah, I'll get back to you as soon as possible. All right, we're out of here, right?
Somebody said that's an order of Popeyes. That's a fact. That's some lemon pepper wings.
You said order Papa. Oh, the $20.
The $20. Yeah, it's definitely that shit's a number 2 at McDonald's with extra nuggets.
Now, McDonald's is not that cheap anymore.
McDonald's costs more than $20 now?
I think so.
Well, damn, this is 10 times better now. If McDonald's costs more,
I hope you don't know how much it costs.
I don't.
Okay.
I have no.
Because you got money on the line, my friend.
I ain't worried about money. I'm looking good, bro.
Now you're not worried about money.
I'm not worried about money. I'm never worried about money. I'm
Okay.
looking good. I was in the gym today. Burnt 1,100 calories.
Yeah.
Like, I ate good today. Healthy, clean. I'm in the gym tomorrow.
Tanisha said we need a social media person.
Oh yeah, we do, but it's just so
A
much.
social media person for what? I am the social media person.
It's like me.
You
Matt,
look at his face
Toots.
when. No, I don't touch the social media.
It's-
I don't touch it. I don't do that. Cause this man gonna do what he want to do anyways.
It's a fact.
I don't even bother him no more with the rants. I'm like, here you go, sir. Whatever.
He's cleaning up the page though. It's looking
You
better.
got better.
Whatever.
All righty.
Somebody said it's less than 1/2 of Plan B pills. Whoa.
Yo.
Depending on your state. Depending on
Oh
your state.
my Lord. on that note, I think it's time to go.
There you go.
I think, yes, and teach more math. I'm definitely going to teach more math. I think on Wednesdays live, we'll do more math. We're doing a math class on Wednesday.
Pass
Okay.
the math.
All right, that's all we got.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right, Matt Garland here, NMLS number 58700, better known as MG the Mortgage Guy. Peace.